Hey guys, Meteorologist Chris Tomer here. Let's talk specifically about the Run Rabbit Run trail running forecast here. And this all starts on Friday, 9/12, and it continues into 9/13. There's a 50 mile and a 100 mile version of this. 100 miler starts on Friday, 50 miler on Saturday. So we'll cover both days here, but there it is, the Triple R race day forecast. And this is valid at about 9,000 feet up there. So looking at the morning, mainly dry on 9/12 with some sun early, then increasing clouds, but 50% chance of rain and thunderstorms after 11 a.m. And I'm going to show you the forecast radar for this here in just a second. Wind, pretty light in the morning. The afternoon, it's up to 25. High-low, 40 and 52 at 9,000 feet. Keep that in mind. And then on the 9/13 on Saturday, overall, it's a more unsettled day. There's a little more moisture in the air. Even in the morning, there's a slight chance of a rain shower or a sprinkle, and then a much higher percentage chance in the afternoon at 70%. Wind 10 to 20, no big deal, and 38 and 48. So a little bit cooler at 9,000 feet there on Saturday. So just a few things to keep in mind. Let me show you what this is going to look like. So this is the forecast radar. And I'm going to start this. This is very early on Friday morning. So let me mark this up so you can see this. And this is the valid time right up here, the timestamp. And when you're looking at this, this is all precipitation at that hour. Now that's rare, right? In Colorado, this time of the year, to have precipitation in the morning means there's something going on. And we've got a cold front. We've got a cold front. We've also got it pulling in some monsoon moisture from the south. Now that precip that you see there, that's going to be some snow, especially down in the San Juan Mountains above 12, 13,000 feet. That's going to be some snow accumulation, and probably across some of the other mountains in the Central Mountain Zone as well. Okay, so we'll start that early on Friday morning, but the area that you need to watch is right here. That is where Steamboat is located, Rabbit Ears Pass. That's where the race is going to occur. Okay, here we go. Move this ahead. There's Friday, still early in the morning. Notice the rain sort of tilts away from the northern mountains, stays in the central and southern mountains. Now, this, as we approach the lunch hour right here, we start to see development. And like I said, I think we'll see a rain chance after 11 a.m., maybe even at 11 a.m. But you notice here, this is, let's just say this radar image is valid at about 11 to 12 tomorrow on Friday, so about noon. And what do I see? Look at the circled area. We have some precip just to the west of that. That would likely roll through in the form of some rain showers or even a thunderstorm. Okay, so let me push into, there we are. Notice how the rain moved through. This is into the early afternoon on Friday. Now there we are by about 5, 6 p.m. on Friday. A lot of the precipitation is probably over. Now the temperature may start to drop a little bit into Saturday behind this front. So we actually go that night, if you're going to be running through the night, it looks to be dry. There we are, here we are at about midnight Friday into early Saturday. It's dry. All right, here we are early, 5 or 6 a.m. on Saturday. Notice what we've got here on the board. We're already starting to see some precipitation pop up. That's why I included that 10% chance in the morning on Saturday of precipitation. All right, here we go. Now there's even more developing here. And there we are at about lunchtime on Saturday. Look at all the precipitation. So if you plan to run on Saturday or through Saturday, from Friday night into Saturday, I would take some sort of rain jacket with you with this type of forecast. That's my recommendation, having run a lot of races. Here we go. This is Saturday afternoon, still looking at precipitation across the race course. And there we are late on Saturday, maybe dinner time, and really late right there, and there's still precipitation. So that definitely gives you a good look at what to expect at Run Rabbit Run up in the Steamboat area starting tomorrow. Guys, thanks for tuning in here. Always appreciate it. Take care and have a great day.